Hi, Bio10 students. I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person, but I wanted to let you know resources that I can offer you today. My name is Danielle DeFever, and I am the Science Lab Instructional Assistant in Biological Science in the Petaluma campus. I have been working here for 9 years in the biology department, but also I am a tutor at the tutorial center here in the Petaluma campus. Um, I wanted to let you know some of the resources that I have available to you as Bio10 students and how you can access those throughout the semester. What I usually do in the daytime behind the scenes is I am tinkering around in the lab. I'm making sure that all of the labs are put together correctly, that the instructors are getting the resources that they need to teach the classes. But most important, I'm here to help the students with the resources that they need academically, tutoring, and I give advice, and I can help you with stress management. But I also have different resources at your disposal. So, what kind of resources do I have available to you for the Bio10 students? The first things I do have are online resources. I have my SRJC profile that has a wide array of information on it that can help you through the class. A lot of it is dedicated to the lab portion of the class because we find that students need a lot of help in preparing for their lab exams. Another thing I do is I work at the Petaluma Tutorial Center. Drop-ins are always welcome, and we are blessed this semester because we have 3 biology tutors. I think it might be a world record. And the last thing that I do offer Bio 10 students are open labs, and these labs are on the 3 Fridays before your lab exams in the lab class. And you can see the dates either on the piece of paper that your instructor has given you or on the screen over there. Um, so, for more information on that, how do you access this information and these resources? So, the online resources you can get can be accessed either by the link provided here. If you're looking at this on a computer, you can tap on the link, or the QR code is always available on the screen. It's also on the doors in the lab, but it's also on the papers that your instructor has provided for you. If you can't tell that my name is giant right above me, you can also just try and remember my name and Google it anytime you're near a computer, and it'll bring you straight to my profile. And what does my profile have on it? So you'll see here that we have the main page, and it has a whole bunch of different buttons on it. I have the main page here with a silly picture of myself on Halloween. And I have a menu bar that says schedule, education, info, and links up at the top. And the main page will have things like my contact information, the hours I'm available here in the lab, also at the tutorial center. And it has a lot of open lab information, the times, the dates, the locations, as well as a little bit of information on how to access it and what to expect when you get there. Down below, also, we have instructor pages. So on the down below, you'll see the hours you can contact me for this semester. These are the hours. Again, you can just access it at your own convenience, so you can get more information and look more deeply into it a little bit later. On that second link, you can look a little bit into my history and what I've been up to for the last 20 years, if you're interested at all in that. And this last links button, you can see some things that I've been accessing and gathering for the last 9 years. Some interesting podcasts, some science resources, some science news, some databases, how to get things from the database from the library, whatever interests you. But the most important button you'll find up at the top link is the info page. And the info page is here for Bio 10 resources, especially for the lab. I have organized it to reflect the different labs that you're going to do. The first week is the concepts lab, and you'll see that oftentimes I'll have a button for study tips or lab review material with
practice questions, and I'll always have great videos and links available for you. So if you're going through your lab and you're not really sure where to go with it, or the concepts are kind of stumping you, you can look at the online resources just for you. So the second resource we do have is the SRJC Tutorial Center. And this is a great resource for students all over SRJC. It's free for everybody. It's also drop-in. You do not have to make an appointment. We actually don't even have appointments here on Petaluma campus. We're waiting for you right now. We have a whole bunch of friendly tutors that tutor a wide range of subjects, and I, of course, love biology. I also tutor chemistry, statistics, microbiology, and some other things, so I'm available to you in the afternoons and evenings. Again, like I mentioned, this semester we have 3 biology tutors, so there's somebody pretty much always available to you. So if you need more information or you need to know hours or my hours, again, go to my profile. And so if you're wondering how to get there, this is a video of me leaving the lab, 313, and it's really close to the lab. It's very easy to access. It's a very casual atmosphere. We have a lot of friendly faces. We have textbooks. We have calculators available. We can hook you up with a librarian if you need to get more resources on how to do citations or research, whatever you might need. You can also just go in there to study quietly. You can do group study things. If you have one tiny question, it does not matter. You can sit quietly. You can do whatever you want in there. We even have snacks. So the last resource that I have available for you this semester is the Open Lab. And again, it is the Friday before every lab exam. I do apologize if it's not a convenient time for you. We try to give our resources to be available for as many students as possible, but of course I can't serve everybody. That's what our online resources and tutorial center are also there for, so we can access as many students as possible. So this open lab is an optional Friday afternoon. You don't have to come. It's drop-in. You can come for 2 seconds, or you can stay all day if you want. It's up to you. And if you don't feel like you need it, that's okay too. But it would be good to see you. So when it is going to be is 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. the Friday before every lab exam, and come within that time frame and do what you want when you get there. So it is also located in the lab room 313, the same place where you will be having the labs. So how I generally set it up is I will have some experiments, set up just like in the lab. We'll have later in the semester sometimes some microscopes available for you to go look at some specimens. We have some practice questions and some exercises, sometimes some games available for you. And I'm always there for you to ask questions. So you can always, again, go to my profile to get more information. So I want to thank you so much, and I really, really hope you have a great semester here at SRJC in the Bio 10 class. And if you have any questions at all, you can always stop me or email me, and I want to make sure that I'm available to help you at any time. Have a great semester.